Okay, let's go. Let's go again. For the looks of it, it's gonna be a boring drive. Yeah, never so happy, so empty. Southbound out of Cappy. Not that anyone will care, because there's no one around. Have a look, Perth. Only 1,169 kilometers. Okay, that's nothing. That's a bit less that I'm doing a day. The only reason I can't do it is because I've been already working for 6 hours. But I should be able to get to Newman, at least. Not Liability or Newman. We'll see. The weather, it's start warming up quickly. Today is 38, will be 38, 39, 40 for the rest of the week. Yeah, in Newman. Of course, in Marble Bar it's always hotter, so as soon as you step on the other side of Oski, different story. And coastal, always around Anatara is the hottest place. This is the reality. Very quiet. Very quiet lately. A couple of trucks here, there, and yeah, it's nothing how it used to be. There are only, what, 3 three and a half weeks to Christmas. Because tomorrow it's 1st of December. So this is the outback. A lot of nothing. You know, in our EBA, the rules is 60% company drivers and 40% subbies. But in the last few years, how busy it was, just couldn't cope with that. So become slowly 60% subbies to 40% company drivers. But now things are slowly getting back to where they used to be. Like my Port Headland run. I used to do the depot run, and a sub used to do getaway run. Now with an extra drop, MGM, and still sometime everything will be done by one driver. Last week was 2 company drivers, but not triples, 2 doubles going to Redland. So, yeah, I don't know. Slowing down a bit too much. It's scary. so crazy. Last night was all crowded and windy, and yeah, further down was quite a bit of rain, and now so sunny, dry, not one cloud. Alright, passing Butcherbird. Don't know what's going on. So some drilling activity around. I don't know if they found anything. They started from the old mine and they are moving slowly north, just testing the ground, drilling. Yeah, don't know if they found anything, if that's gonna reopen anytime soon. They used to run quads from here to Port Hedland. Each quad was doing one trip a day. Marina. Let's have a look. Looks a bit empty. Okay, so the first 160 kilometers are gone. Only 1,000 left. Getting a bit of a side wind. It's not too bad yet, but yeah, it's full on from the side, from the left, pushing, so bit bumpy. Hey, the truck. We're passing the north branch of the river. Gascon River.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, you say, mate.
Okay. Two big ones coming. 8.5. Yeah, looks good enough in here. Come on guys, where are you?
Doing 8.5 for yourself, Bill?
No, well. Yesterday was the bodies, now the chassis. Well guys, I'm hearing a lot of people saying, I want to go to the mines to make some money. I want to go fly in, fly out to make some money. Well, it's not that easy. It's not like that. It all depends what you want to do out there. Because you won't make money doing all kind of jobs. Yes, if you are an engineer or a sparky or yeah, okay, a good trade. That it's yeah, that's paid alright, but the rest, nah. Like these people that I work with at camps where they unload and do all this stuff, all these utility workers. They're not paid well. They're about on between 72 and 80,000 a year. Now you say, yeah, but they work 2 weeks, then they sit home for a week, and then another 2 weeks. Okay. How many weeks are in a month? 4? 4 and a bit. Okay. So you are there for 2 weeks. You are home for a week, and then you go back there for 2 weeks. Well, the first week is the fourth week of the month. So you've been working 3 weeks, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Alright? So you had what? 7 days off. If you was working 4 weeks down in Perth, you was working 5 days a week for 8.5 hours a day, and you was having 2 days off after every week. So after 4 weeks you had 8 days off. This is how it's 4 by 2, it's 8. So basically you had one more day off than you have at the camp over there, and work only 8.5 hours. Alright, if you want to work another hour or 2 overtime, that's paid extra, and it's paid time and a half. There it's salary, it's fixed, and you are not allowed to work more than 12 hours. Work 12 and that's it. That's your shift. So then you say, oh yeah, but there, that's free accommodation. Yeah, right. What? You get some food, and anyway you have to pay your rent or mortgage for your house in Perth. So what's that gonna do for you? Because if you do a bit of overtime every week in there, you compensate extra money that you spend on food, and you are home every night, and you have a social life every weekend. So it's not what was at one stage, that you was making money, doesn't matter what you was doing. Nah, that's long gone. That's long gone. It's not like that anymore. Yeah, you go on a mine to work on a quad. Yeah, you may make a bit of money there, because they pay you, well, if you are casual, they pay you a bit more, depend on a hiring company. If you are permanent, you get about $50 an hour, 55. But you work 1 week day shift, 1 week night shift. Then you go home for a week, you come back, 1 week day shift, 1 week night shift. Your body clock is absolutely stopped. For that money, you can get a job like mine, and you make more than you make there, because of course I'm working 17 hours, not 12, but I'm not working 17 hours every day, because like tomorrow I get in Perth by 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and my trailers won't be ready until 6 o'clock tomorrow night. So I got 6 or 7 hours where I can rest, sleep, do whatever I want. It's not what it was at one stage. Nah. Mines, yeah, forget about it. Unless you have a good trade, yeah, that even then, the good money you make when it's shutdowns. On shutdowns, with a good trade, you make a good money. Diesel mechanic, mechanical fitter, electrician, hydraulic specialists and all this. Yes, they do make good money. Not the rest. You go on a dump truck for what? For $42 an hour, $40 an hour, 42 on one of that big. Just go around that bloody pit all day, every day. Well, you can go at ICF in Port Fremantle in the afternoon shift, and you make $42 an hour. Just taking containers from port to customers. Night time, no traffic, no nothing. And it's the same shift every week. It's not 1 week day, 1 week night. Even at some other divisions of toll, like in TGE, intermodal. Well, a semi-driver is on $32 an hour plus penalties, which is 17% shift allowance. So you'll come to $36, $37 an hour, and you do stuff all 2-3 runs per afternoon. I know guys from intermodal that every financial year they clear around 120, 130,000. So, yeah, line hold like I'm doing is different story. It's hard work, long hours, but again, at the end of the day, it's rewarding. Mine, doing basic jobs, utility and stuff like that, nah. It's not worth it anymore. It's not like it was 5 years ago. Between 5 and 10 years ago, when it was that big boom, mining boom, when a cleaning lady was making 120,000 a year. No. That's down to 72,000 a year now. Yep. So camp utility person is in between 72 and 80,000 a year. Well, that money, with a bit of overtime, you make them in Perth. And you are home every day. You are not putting up with the condition, heat, dust and everything. Okay, that rooms are not that big, but as a housekeeper, in some of the camps, you have like 15, maximum 20 minutes per room to do it, to clean it. you have to do like between 25 and 30 rooms per shift as a minimum, plus other jobs in between. So it's not not that easy work either. You see, this is the problem again. A lot of people, they hear stories about how much money you can make on mines. Yes, but you hear these stories from people which were there 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and now are set up and they work in Perth. But from then to now, things change. The reality is different. It's not that anymore. Like more than 50% of these camps where I'm going, they are only young people which have a working holiday visa, and they have to work, I don't know, 3 or 6 months remotely to have their visa valid for a year or something like that. Don't know exactly what conditions they got. So there are a lot of young people, backpackers and stuff like that, which, yeah, they are happy to do it because it's a job, and then they have 6 months to travel. It's only a handful of people that are residents or citizens. Like a head chef in a kitchen there, he's on about 110, 120,000 a year, and he got the whole bloody kitchen responsibility on his shoulders. All the cooks, all the kitchen hands, all the, if anything goes wrong in that kitchen, he's in front of the firing squad. And yeah, what, 120,000? For an A chef, it's not that much. You can get that in a good restaurant in Perth. But yeah, some of them, they got no choice because there are not that many jobs as a chef local, so they have to take jobs like this. But they are not paid that great anymore. Like camp manager, it's around 125, 130. If that, depends how big the camp is, because some of the camps you are on 99,000, 100,000. And when they say that your salary is 110,000, that's including the superannuation in it. It's not that plus super. No. When you are on a salary and they tell you the package, that's including everything in it. It's not like you are on a wages, oh yeah, you are on $35 plus super. No. Even at us at TGE, when I was on a salary as a manager, yeah, I had a fixed salary, doesn't matter how many hours I was doing, plus super. Now as a driver, if you are a driver, forklift operator, doesn't matter what you're doing in our depot, and you are part of the blue collar, you got 15% superannuation. The white collar, they are on the minimum. I don't know how much it's now, 11, 12%. I don't know how much. When I was 9.5%. Yeah, when I was there, I was 9.5, and all my drivers and forklift drivers, they were on 14% super. Anyway, enough of this bullshit. Make you guys bored already. So, how we going? Just went past the cruiser. So another 150 k's and we'll be Mikatara. That lovely place. Excuse me. The 26th parallel parking bay. About 70 something kilometers from here to Mikatara left, so should be there by just before 4:30. Not gonna stop in Mika, I will just go until my 5 hours are done. Stop there for 20 minutes, have something to eat, and then keep going for another 5 hours to Newman. We'll see what's happening after. How much time I got left after. Bloody hell, guys. Get some bloody water there. Alright, there we are. Almost at the Canara. Got 15 minutes left to drive, so no problem, I'll make it there. Okay, there we are. Time for break and something to eat. Alright, time to go again. Sun is full on in my eyes. And even when I was sitting here and having something to eat, I was actually cooking. All the heat was coming through the windscreen to me. Okay.
Service truck southbound past Newman.
So that was cute. Not much happening today. Oh, we go straight to the other side of Newman. I did 10 kilometer parking bay or it's right into the Avenue. We'll see. We'll see how we go with the time.
Okay, go southbound 2 at 8.5, thanks.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Not much room around here. It's too steep. I can't go any further.
Some rope or plastic conduit just off the fog has come around that left end. Copy that.
On my way, thanks, mate. Thank you very much, mate.
No trouble.
Well, about 15-20 k's to Mount Magnet. Alright, Mount Magnet. Seven o'clock and it's still 30 degrees outside. Not bad.
Copy, Merrick. The pub is full. It's like all the people from the camps that are around here are at the pub. Yeah, there are still two active underground gold mines happening in Magnet. Let's rescue him. Yeah, I never say it fine's fine. I stop occasionally to get a coffee or a drink and that's it, but yeah. When I'm going the other way tomorrow night, I will be stopping at Pine's Fine, but I will be sleeping in my cabin, my bed. So yeah, now all depend what time your mechanic is gonna come tomorrow and pick you up.
Yeah, you might still see me on the side of the road if it doesn't work out.
I 7, 10. Well, if he's leaving 7 o'clock in the morning from Perth, if he does that, then he should be here by 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
12:30, 1 o'clock.
Depends if he decides to stop somewhere to have a coffee. This and that. Yeah, well, tomorrow's going to be even more interesting. See.
So actually, did the company got in touch with them to get you a room?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, okay.
They got me a room and some food, so...
At least.
Yeah, at least, yeah. Nice shower and food, and then hit the bed. So, and hopefully wait for the good news tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately we live in these days where we are just drivers, we are not allowed to do anything else.
Yeah.
Like us, we don't have any spare parts with us.
No.
If something happens, we have to call the control tower in Melbourne, and they'll organize everything to get us going again.
Yeah, that's the same here. I was like, can I do anything? Is there any way I can fix it? Or, well, no, he was like, no, just don't worry about it. Just go and sleep and we'll sort it out tomorrow. So, because of, liability.
Yeah.
If you're not certified, don't touch anything.
Yeah, I know.
The only thing I can do is just put some coolant in it and top up oil, that's it. But even then, there's no need to top up oil because the truck gets serviced every 2 weeks. So, oh, here it is. I get to see it from this perspective now. I usually just fly by it. Oh, they even got a playground for kids. Interesting. Alright, thank you very much for that, man.
No worries, mate.
I thought I was gonna have to walk it.
Nah. I'll never leave a driver on a road.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Take care, mate.
Alright.
That's okay.
Well, have a safe trip and...
All I do is pull this pay's fine. Can you slow it down, please? It's fucking stupid.
I might see you tomorrow morning.
Yep.
If we don't fix the truck. Thank you again. See ya.
Yeah.
travel like you know you can.
Who is she talking with? What's up with her? She's on a menopause or what? Yeah, so long story short, that guy with the rigid broke down. Transmission belt snapped, engine overheating. So he had no power steering, no water pump running, no alternator spinning, nothing. Slowly batteries were draining. He was driving for a kilometer, stopped for 10 minutes to pull off, driving another kilometer, and keep calling on a radio for someone to pick him up.
Intervening sign, southbound, all entrance.
Okay guys, Newman. So yeah, again I don't have to stop, just go past. And then we'll look how the parking bay looks. With 38 minutes left, so not enough to get to the wallet. Well, at this stage, it looks alright. Oh yeah. Plenty room there. I don't know how it's gonna be in the morning, but yeah, looks good at this stage. Will be more comfy for me if I'll get enough room here. I mean, I'm expecting to be empty, but you never know. If this parking bay is empty, because I'm a bit further away from the road, when in the Avenue I'm right next to. And yeah, it's a bit more noisy. So, moment of truth, let's have a look. Should be empty, but yeah. Like I said, you never know. Being Sunday night, yep, it is. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it for tonight. We've done enough. Should see you in the morning, so good night and see you then. Morning guys, and welcome back. Okay, so let's go to Perth, park up these trailers, and then do exactly what I did last swing. Go home for 7 hours. And then tonight to Headland. Well, what can I say? Wasn't a bad trip so far. Let's hope the last the last 300 kilometers will run smooth. After doing everything what I had to do, deliver everything, I also managed to help a couple of drivers in a need. Like Saturday morning, that poor guy was stuck there in a parking bay because he was behind the bushes there, and nobody wanted to go in to help. He was stuck there for quite a few hours. It's one of the parking places where no one goes daytime. Very, very rarely that someone stop there daytime. And then last night, the poor guy that broke down with a rigid. A young fellow is trying to make a living as well. He's doing runs from Perth to Oilona, to the mine site there, and yeah. All of a sudden transmission belt snapped and got stuck in the middle of nowhere. And then I can't believe when I got to find, I got nothing wrong. I just stopped there for 30 seconds to drop this guy, and that woman was carrying on like a pork chop. Those are monopoles or what? That sent into her vagina. Just couldn't believe, but yeah. I learned long time ago to ignore stupid people. Well, such is life. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Coming here last night into this parking bay, it's very, very close to the road, so was gonna be a lot more noisier than where I stopped. So it's only 10 kilometers difference. Doesn't make much loss on the time. I start reasonable early this morning from the parking bay there, but yeah, it's good because I done it just before the heavy traffic is starting. Most of the trucks are not gonna depart at Perth before 8 o'clock, so by that time I'll be already in Bindon. So I'm just hoping to have a nice and early departure tonight. And if it's double again, will be a bonus. been doing? Last town before Perth. Welcome to Perth. Relative quiet, so yeah, just got in at the right time. Well, now the traffic is starting.
Bye.
quarter to 9. All the women finish the school drops and now they go for a wander. Within half an hour, all the shopping centers car park will be chock-a-blocked. Okay, looks like I'm just about out of the mess. One more merging point and I'll be done.
There's a lot of chance you can't see a possible pivot. It's an happy rest on these boys that's airtight him. Love it. What fun. With an evil generation. Fuck up your head. No one does.
Time to switch off the radio. Welcome to the Perth jungle. Well guys, that's it. Another run done. A lot happened. Let's see what's happened on the next one. So, till tonight, you take care and have a good one.